Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Details of the Dairy, where I tell you something about our farm and why we do it that way. Today we're talking about manure. As you can see here, this is a giant manure pile. So we cleaned out, we started building this pile back in like early March because one, the snow was too deep to spread. It was a struggle to spread the little bit that we had to, like, you know, stuff that we couldn't pile it, and we need to get it spread. It was too deep, tractor was getting stuck, all that, so we decided to just pile it, which we do a lot of anyway. We like to pile it outside on the pad here, and then we will take and haul it away to our further away fields, because, you know, fields like that right there, super accessible, but they also get plenty of manure from, you know, when you just got like one load here and there out of the heifer barns, out of the scrape alleys, you know, stuff like that. They get a lot of manure from that way, you know, trying to keep all the liquid stuff close by that we got to haul out with the slinger, and everything else that can go in a truck like this here, you can we take it to our further away fields, pile it in the field, take the spreader and the payloader over there, load it up and spread it. And so it's a way for us to space out our manure applications, you know, and get more acres covered with manure, which is really good for the soil, because as you can see, there's a lot of organic matter here, a lot of potassium and phosphorus, which you remove a lot of that when you take like taking corn silage off. You're removing a lot of the P and K is the abbreviations for potassium and phosphorus. So you got to put a lot of it back on, and what better way to do that than to spread manure that has a lot of straw and corn stalks in it. So you get a little bit of nitrogen back on there, and you get some potassium and some phosphorus, and it's pretty good fertilizer. Really helps the crops. But so yeah, you probably see it steaming a little bit. That's because it's actually kind of decomposing a little more. That's another nice thing I like about piling versus spreading right away. Like when you take it out of the barn, it's so packed down because the cattle they pack it down tight, and there's really no oxygen that can get down there to help decompose it. You know, all the microorganisms, they need some oxygen and CO2 to do their thing. So when you pile it, you oxygenate it, and you get air moving across it, and it really starts to break down that manure. So we'll actually haul fewer loads out this way than we would if we just hauled them out immediately. Just the way it works, it breaks down a little bit. You lose some mass, but you gain value on the fertilizer end. So works out really good. We try to pile every year just because it works good, and it's a lot faster cleaning the barn out when you don't gotta wait for the spreader to get back. So you just, you know, you can take the skid loader and just keep on bringing it. So yeah, that's what we got going on with this manure pile. Figured I'd give you guys a little update. It did warm up here. I don't know if I did a video. Oh, I think I forgot to film anything really last week, but it got up to like 80 degrees, and as you can see, I'm back in a sweatshirt. So it was 80 degrees for a few days, and it was real beautiful. Melted all the snow, dried things out. We were able to haul some manure And that's been about it. Got the corn planter out to work on it, but haven't made any progress on that yet. And now it got cold again, so back to real springtime weather. Even though now we're getting towards second half of April, it would have been nice that 80 degrees would have stuck around, but things are greening up. See, that pasture is looking pretty green. That alfalfa field there is coming in pretty good. I think I might try and get out there soon and spot in some seed. We seeded that down last year, so we can still go in there with more alfalfa seed and fill in the spots that didn't grow as well, and should do good. Alfalfa actually has an autotoxicity to it. When it's over 13 months old, you can't go back into a alfalfa field and seed more alfalfa in, because the alfalfa that's there won't let the seedlings grow. It'll choke them out. So, but we're still well within that window, because that was planted May. I have to look back. I say we didn't plant that till like May 20. No, it was before that. Like May 12th last year. So we're well within our window to get more seed out there. It's looking pretty good in most of the spots. Just a couple spots we figured might as well fill in. We still had some seed left over from last year that we stored, because it was like replant seed. The seed company, if your alfalfa stand doesn't take like you want it to, they'll actually give you some more seed. I don't remember if they just give it to you or if it's a discounted price or whatever. But yeah, so we're gonna hopefully get out there soon here and get that seeded in. Be a good time for it. That way it has some time to grow before our first crop. Because I mean, last week I was thinking we were gonna be cutting hay in 3 weeks, but after it cooled back down, we're not. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully we looks like it's gonna be a good day today, so hopefully we can get a few things done and be sitting good before the rain starts again. It's supposed to rain for 2-3 days, hoping that it doesn't as much as they say it's going to. But yeah, so thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one, and hopefully I'm a little more on schedule now. Our hired help is back from their vacation, so I'm not we're no longer doing 2 milkings a day and all of our other stuff. So I guess it'd be a lot. I mean, I know a lot of farms do their own milking, but it takes you, when you spend 8 hours a day in the parlor, that's a long time. When that's a third of your day if you're going off a 24-hour day, and you got 8 hours of chores and 8 hours in between chores to get stuff done, and the guy needs a little rest in there too. So yeah, but yeah, hopefully we're more on schedule now and get videos coming back out regularly like they were. Thanks for watching.